All over the world, people have accomplished massive feats by using modern machinery to create some of the most spectacular harvests ever seen. Imagine gigantic ships stretching out into the open sea, hauling in millions of tons of seafood, leaving everyone astonished and exclaiming, "Unbelievable!" In this video, you'll witness the immense scale and extraordinary power of ocean harvesting machines that few could have imagined. Ready? Let's dive in now. The giant sea eel, the fearsome giant of the ocean. The giant sea eel is often compared to the mafia of the ocean, being one of the most formidable predators beneath the sea. With a length that can exceed 3 meters and a weight of up to 25 kilograms, they are among the largest eel species ever discovered. Their long, slippery bodies and razor-sharp teeth make them a nightmare for fishermen and divers alike. These eels live mainly in tropical and temperate seas and can be found in the Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, and the Red Sea. Despite their frightening appearance, giant sea eels are considered a luxury delicacy, highly sought after. Their flesh is pale white, rich in collagen, uniquely firm and chewy, and has a delicious taste comparable to halibut or white snapper. However, catching these creatures is no easy task. They often hide in coral crevices during the day to evade predators and only come out at night to hunt. When hooked, they thrash violently and can cause serious injuries with their powerful jaws. Some eels can even survive up to 30 minutes on land, making transportation and handling particularly difficult due to their slimy, slippery skin. Giant sea eels must be dislined immediately after capture using salt or hot water. Processing them is not simple either, as their skin is thick and rubbery, requiring sharp knives to fillet and clean them properly. After preparation, the eel meat is sliced into small portions and used to make premium dishes like sashimi, grilled eel, or hot pot. In Japan, giant sea eel is a specialty in Sasaki City, Kochi Prefecture, where locals believe it's not only highly nutritious but also especially beneficial for pregnant women due to its high protein, calcium, and iron content. Though not as commonly available as other seafood, for those who love exotic cuisine, giant sea eel is definitely an experience worth trying at least once in a lifetime. Harvesting giant clams, how fishermen earn billions. Have you ever seen giant clams? At first glance, they resemble coral formations on the ocean floor, but in reality, they are massive clams that can weigh over 200 kilograms. True to their name, these giant clams are easily recognized by their enormous size, growing up to 1.3 meters long and typically weighing more than 250 kilograms. They grow slowly, live long lives, and are the largest clams in the world. Found in the tropical waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, their natural populations are currently declining rapidly due to illegal harvesting. As a result, giant clams are listed as endangered species. To preserve them, scientists have successfully developed breeding and farming techniques for giant clams, not only protecting the species but also creating substantial profits. For a giant clam farm to thrive, a standard quantity of quality broodstock is required. So, where do they get the breeding stock? Giant clams are hermaphrodites, they can release both eggs and sperm at the same time. Typically, 20-year-old giant clams are selected for breeding. After collecting their eggs and sperm, they are fertilized and develop into free-swimming larvae. Clams go through several stages of development, quickly transitioning from a drifting, planktonic state to small clams attaching to the seabed about 40 hours after hatching. The first signs of shell and muscle development appear after about 1 year. At this point, giant clams reach about 10 centimeters in length and cling tightly to bricks. When giant clams are about 1 year old, they are brought to farms for continued care. Once they reach around 15 centimeters in size, after 5 to 8 months, they are transferred to an offshore sanctuary. There, they are secured to steel nets to prevent separation as sea levels rise, and placed in cages to protect them from predators like herons. Eventually, giant clams are placed on sand to grow to their massive adult size. Currently, Gray is known as one of the few giant clam farms in the world, with dozens of large tanks housing clams of various sizes. These tanks continuously pump in seawater from the ocean. The clams generate their own food from sunlight like plants do. All they need is weekly water supply and time to grow. Giant clams are not only massive in size, but their meat is also highly valuable. People use clam meat to prepare a variety of delicious dishes that are traditional to certain cultures around the world. The price of giant clams depends on the size and weight of the shells, ranging from $400 to $2,400. The meat is crisp and chewy, allowing it to be cooked in many ways such as grilling, steaming, boiling into porridge, stir-frying with garlic, butter, etc. According to local experience, clams weighing around 1 kilogram offer the best tasting meat. The giant clam shells are sold as materials for jewelry, home decoration, and aquariums, mainly in the US and Europe. Their shells are rare raw materials for the shell carving industries in China and Japan. The thickness and unique coloration of the shells inspire artisans' creativity. As a result, artisans not only carve but also breathe life into each meticulously crafted detail. All elements combine and blend together, transforming rough, buried shells from the ocean floor into exquisite works of art. Giant squid, journey from the deep ocean to the dining table. When it comes to giant squid, people often think of mysterious creatures tied to legends of sea monsters. These animals can reach lengths of 13 to 15 meters, with the largest eyes in the animal kingdom and powerful tentacles. Giant squid are not only biological marvels but also challenging targets for fishermen. Catching giant squid is no simple task since they live at depths of thousands of meters, where sunlight cannot reach. Fishing vessels must be equipped with advanced sonar technology to detect signs of these creatures in the darkness of the ocean. Upon detecting one, fishermen use specialized heavy-duty nets or powerful rods with glowing bait to attract them. Hauling the net can take hours or even an entire day, as these squid are extremely strong and thrash violently when brought to the surface. Every time a giant squid appears on a ship's deck, it is a spectacular moment. They can weigh from dozens to hundreds of kilograms, with long tentacles and bodies that shimmer with bioluminescent light, resembling an alien creature salvaged from the ocean depths. Immediately after capture, giant squid must be preserved and processed quickly to maintain meat quality. Due to their massive size, processing requires more steps than for regular squid. In factories, the squid body is sliced into large sections, while the strong, sucker-covered tentacles are cut separately for special dishes. The thick, white, chewy meat is ideal for high-end cuisine. In Japan, it is served as sashimi or grilled whole over charcoal to preserve its natural sweetness. In Europe, the large tentacles are used in stews with rich sauces to soften the meat fibers. Some South American countries use slices of giant squid as the main ingredient in ceviche, a raw dish mixed with lime and spices. Beyond culinary value, giant squid are utilized in various other industries. Their black ink has long been used to make natural ink for printing and as a distinctive ingredient in Italian cuisine. Additionally, collagen from their skin and bodies is used in cosmetics and medicine, to produce skincare products and support tissue regeneration. These sea monsters, once only found in myths, are now not only natural wonders but also valuable resources serving multiple sectors of human life. The journey from the depths of the ocean to the dining table not only demonstrates human ingenuity in exploiting the sea but also serves as proof of the connection between nature and human civilization. Whaling in Japan, especially in an era when nature conservation has become a global issue, remains a controversial topic. The fact that whaling still exists in a developed country like Japan sparks significant debate. Whales, the giants of the ocean, have long been considered symbols of untamed nature. However, in Japan, they are deeply intertwined with history, tradition, and a unique culinary culture. The Japanese have practiced whaling since the 12th century, initially using manual techniques such as harpoons to hunt small whales near the shore. By the late 19th century, Japan began employing industrial whaling methods, causing the number of whales caught to surge. Particularly in the 20th century, Japan became one of the world's largest whaling nations, capturing tens of thousands of whales annually for food and industrial purposes. Despite the controversy, it is undeniable that the Japanese have developed a refined cuisine centered around whale meat, based on the principle of matanai, wasting nothing. Almost every part of the whale is utilized in food preparation. Whale meat, which is dark red and tougher than beef, is used in a variety of dishes, from sashimi and grilled meat to stews and soups. Whale skin is often thinly sliced for sashimi or cooked in miso soup to create a rich flavor. Whale blubber is extracted for oil, once an important ingredient in the production of cosmetics, soap, and even candles in earlier times. Whale tongue, a delicacy, was typically stewed or cooked with soy sauce for a strong, savory taste. Whale bones were previously used to make tools and household items, though this is now less common.
Several iconic whale dishes still appear in traditional Japanese restaurants today, such as kujira katsu, deep-fried whale cutlets, kujira bacon, salted and smoked whale meat, and kujira tataki, seared whale meat.
Preserving a part of the country's culinary heritage, whale meat carries deep cultural significance, especially for the generation born after World War II. In the difficult post-war years, Japan faced severe food shortages, and whale meat became a primary source of protein, feeding millions.
The Japanese government even included whale meat in school lunches to ensure proper nutrition for children. For many elderly Japanese people, the taste of whale meat is not just food, but a reminder of a turbulent period in the nation's history. Today, although whale meat is no longer a daily staple, it remains in certain regions as a cultural hallmark. Some restaurants still serve whale dishes as a traditional culinary experience for tourists, and coastal communities continue whaling as part of their ancestral heritage. Thus, we have explored the grand and unimaginable ocean harvests carried out by humans. Giant machines, modern ships, and the impressive scale of whaling have changed the way we view marine resources. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share if you found it interesting, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future exciting videos. We still have many surprising stories to uncover in this journey of exploring the world. See you in the next video.